Welcome back, Spiral. You arrived back in a frightful state, my dear. Truly frightful.
Major Domo, what happened?
We had to put you in a healing tank.
I'd been stabbed and shot.
Yes, it was terribly distressing. Our master was, so horrified. He ordered you healed at once.
I feel like I was drowning.
Well, the master was horrified that you had that you failed. So, when your wounds were healed, he ordered you left in there, darling. Just to get the message across. You understand?
What? How long have I been in this tank?
Oh, not so long.
Enough prattling, you cretin. Answer me.
Careful, Spiral. The better question is, why do you think the master would wake you up now?
As if in response to the Major Domo, the master himself forces his way into the room.
Now, Spiral, unhand him! He's mine to abuse, not yours.
Thank you, master.
Shut it, you! No, Spiral, I don't know whether to kill you or kiss you.
I don't know which is worse.
You had him! You had the little dunce and you let him get away!
You were watching?
Of course we were watching! Why do you think we jam cameras into everybody's eyeballs? Insurance? And that's another thing. Your camera work? Appalling!
Well, the Steadicam trend has gone out of vogue, master.
Did I decide the Vogue? I am the Vogue! But not the point. You let that lucky little turd slip through your fingers. Oh, Spiral, you did it!
What?
Those wackos you fought. We broadcast the footage as a midnight special, and your fight broke the rating scale for this quarter. Your colorful bunch of freaks put on a hell of a show.
Yippee.
I'm telling you, those weirdos, the X-Men, they're the next big thing. Ooh, I gotta have them.
And how do you plan on doing that?
Oh, don't you worry, baby. Since you've been having your beauty sleep,
Drowning?
we've sent talent scouts to that stale fart of a dimension to observe these X-Men. And that escaped slave they're keeping as a pet? Hear what he's calling himself now? Longshot! How pretentious can you get?
Hideously gauche.
Any day now, we're gonna sign them. They'll be our latest hit. The X-Men are coming to Mojo World.
Can't wait.
Yeehaw!
A dimension away, dusk sets in at the Xavier Mansion, where a scheduled training session has given way to something more personal.
Storm's on her way down. If Rogue and Dazzler won't listen to us, then maybe they'll listen to her.
Wasting your time, Bets. These two gotta work it out.
We have enough people trying to kill us, Logan. We don't need to do their work for them.
The pair looks over as the door opens. But instead of Aurora, it is Longshot who saunters in.
Hey guys, what's going on in here? Is Allison's arm supposed to have been that way?
Want to get in there, pretty boy? For a change.
Oh, I'm not sure I'm cut out for this combat thing.
Right. Bets, remind me again what this clown's doing here.
Logan, not long ago you said the same thing about me.
Okay. But can you see him standing up to Sabretooth?
I don't know what a Sabretooth is, but I stood up to Spiral.
Yeah, sure. You got guts, kid. I'm just saying, you need to take this more seriously.
What is it this time?
Tearing each other apart. Unresolved issues from their past. You know, the usual.
And none of you stepped in.
They both told me to butt out.
I think they should just go at it.
And I got lost and ended up here.
Stand aside. Allison, Rogue, stop this foolishness at once.
Sure thing. Once little Miss Rockstar learns to keep her damn mouth shut.
If you don't like what I say, you can run on back to your blue mommy.
What, you?
What the hell is that?
Trouble. I'll go see what it is. You stay here and sing a little something. That's what you're best at.
You tramp!
Both of you, enough. Come to the mansion entrance at once. A large group of intruders has teleported in.
The X-Men depart the danger room, but Longshot, the last to leave, lingers at the screen, staring at the strangers that are somehow familiar to him. He follows the others, but without the usual spring in his step. The team reaches the front door and find 24 strange figures waiting for them. Some look mostly humanoid, others bestial, almost monstrous. Most baffling of all, when the X-Men exit the mansion, the crowd bursts out cheering.
Well, that's new. I could get used to this.
Aw, look, that sign says greetings, X-Men. That's sweet.
Is that a camera crew?
They look like aliens. GR, maybe.
I do not think so. Who are you?
A lanky humanoid man with a distended face and wearing an ill-fitting business suit steps forward and reads from a card.
Greetings to you, mighty X-Men, from our master.
Red flag.
We are here to make you the offer of a lifetime. Your world despises you. But on my world, our master's world, you will be worshipped and hailed as the true stars that you are.
Oh, super. They can take Allison.
I will snap your...
Quiet! They're forming up.
Please accept this invitation to come by the set, and our people can negotiate your contracts. We will see you soon. Sincerely, Lord of the Spineless Ones, Mojo.
Mojo?
You okay?
That name. Something about it makes my blood run cold.
That settles it. We've heard enough.
Agreed. Thank you, but we must decline.
Well, I tried. Boys, do it the hard way.
I'm gonna cut that damn sign in half.
Make this fast, X-Men.
Several of the crowd rushes at the clustered X-Men. Aurora and Betsy stand back to back to fend off attackers, while Rogue bowls over several more, and Logan cuts ferociously through the rest.
They're holding back. They want us alive.
Of course we do. Didn't you listen to a word I said?
Shut up!
In the thick of the fight, Allison is firing light blasts at anyone who comes close. She stands by Longshot, who ducks and weaves nimbly around any attempts to grab him.
I don't know what Logan was talking about. This combat thing ain't so hard.
Don't get cocky, honey. You're still not trained.
How hard can it be? Come here, ugly.
Longshot, don't!
Longshot charges recklessly, swinging his fist at a large reptilian man with bat-like wings.
Oh.
That, was supposed to hurt more.
So's this. Damn it, Cork! That one was mine!
Before his opponent can land a blow, Longshot is tackled by a goat-like man, who locks eyes with him before dropping a small blue orb on the ground beside him.
I'll see you again, lucky one.
Get away from him!
As the goat man is blasted away, Longshot, confused as he is, reaches out and grabs the orb. His senses burst with light, and sound, and color. He screams as visions fill his head of a tall, bearded man with mechanical legs, people bowing before a large, bloated yellow figure, and countless scenes of destruction and carnage.
To be a hero, you must have strength, resolve, and a lot of luck.
Longshot!
She drags his catatonic form back to Aurora and Betsy, who are nearly overwhelmed. The bat-winged man dive-bombs Rogue, driving her to the ground beside them. And 4 of the assailants work together to hurl Logan towards the other X-Men.
Damn it! They want us bunched up like this! They're trying to surround us!
The man in the suit claps his hands together.
All right, we got him. Camera crew, action.
The cameraman hefts his still smoking camera and presses a button, and their opponents all link hands in a circle. Light bursts from each of them, and they scream in agony. As the light engulfs them, burning them all away, the world around the X-Men vanishes.
The hell was that? Where are we?
The X-Men gather themselves, looking around to find themselves in a dim, circular pit. Above them is only darkness.
Is everyone alright?
Peachy.
Longshot? Longshot!
Allison shakes him, but though his eyes are open, they are unfocused, and he does not respond. He is completely limp, save for his hands, clutching the orb in a vice-like grip.
Longshot! Talk to me!
He's still breathing. He must be in shock.
Can you read his mind?
No. His mind's still impenetrable to me. Still just a collection of images that make no sense.
I knew it. Kid can't hack a real fight.
This is not the time, Logan.
At that moment, the roof above them opens. Light blazes above them. They find themselves on the floor of an arena, surrounded by stadium seating packed with a cheering crowd of humanoids and aliens.
I think I've had all the applause I can stomach today.
Please tell me this isn't our kids' Mojo World.
Murder World? Needy World? No, X-Men. This isn't some second-rate theme park that I'll need to sue for copyright infringement. No, X-Men. Welcome to the greatest televised event of all time, cable or streaming. Welcome to Mojo World!
A circular platform floats towards them. Seated on it is a creature that looks like a grotesquely bloated torso with hideous yellow skin mounted to a metal chair with spider-like steel legs. He rubs his hands together, saliva running down his rippling jowls as he smiles at them.
What is that?
I think the blob really let himself go.
Hey there! I'm your host, boss, lord and master, your god, if you're feeling saucy, and I am just thrilled about the opportunity I'm giving you. You can call me
Mojo.
The grotesque being freezes, and the X-Men stare as Longshot gets to his feet and clenches his fists.
You know this thing, Longshot?
Not much. Only tiny pieces coming back to me. But enough that I remember him. That's their master, Mojo.
Oh, so glad you remember me, you tax write-off. I had a whole spin-off plan for you, but you can forget it, Buster. You'll never work in this town again. Security, get him off my set.
A familiar figure leaps into the arena, landing directly behind Longshot, and puts a sword to his throat.
Hello, Longshot.
You want to do this dance again, lady?
Just try it. This time, I brought the snipers.
She's right. Can't be too careful with on-set security. Gotta prevent leaks.
He's coming with me. The rest of you are staying with him.
Like how?
Hey! Knock it off! Save it for contract negotiations!
Let him go, Spiral!
Allie, just stop. It's okay. I'll be okay. I promise.
Dazzler's hands slowly lose their glow, and they drop helplessly to their sides. Spiral smirks, and she drags Longshot away, disappearing through a small door.
Okay, now that the crossover episode is over, let's get down to business. Big fan, love your work, but before we can come to an agreement, you need to complete a formal audition.
What the hell are you talking about?
A fight to the death, of course. People love the dark and gritty action. Will they live? Will they die? Will they kiss?
Our lives are not for your mere entertainment.
Storm, baby! Everything is for entertainment! And you better wise up to that before you get ground into a paste and served out to some uppity food blogger. Now shut up and meet your opponent.
At the far end of the arena, a metal door slides open, and a lone figure trudges out.
Fine. You wanna fight? You got it!
He charges at their opponent, but the figure levitates into the air and sweeps its hand in front of them. Logan is thrown off his feet by an unseen force.
It's telekinetic!
You think?
The figure floats menacingly towards them. It appears humanoid, wearing a red, spiky outfit and a boxy metallic helmet that completely covers its head.
Wait, I can sense her mind.
Whoa, hey, spoilers! Oh, jeez, this is why I hate telepaths. Security, get her out of here before she ruins the whole plot!
Distracted by their opponent, none of the X-Men can react before two more of Mojo's servants leap into the arena, seize Betsy by each arm, and leap out again.
Let go of me!
Oh no, you don't!
But as Rogue flies after them, the snipers at the top of the arena open fire, and she is forced to retreat.
Those are your warning shots! Now, fight!
And in response, the figure waves her arms, and the X-Men on the ground are forced to dive aside.
Spread out. Dazzler, try to blind her.
Allison throws lights at the enemy as Aurora and Logan move to flank her, while Rogue circles overhead. The red figure barely reacts when she is singed by the lights, and she thrusts one hand in Allison's direction.
Rogue! Fastball! Now!
You got it.
She furiously hurls him at their opponent, claws first. But inches away from striking distance, the red figure jabs her hand at him without even looking, and he freezes in midair.
What the?
Slowly, menacingly, the boxy metal helmet turns, and though he cannot see them, he can feel her eyes boring into his own. He tries desperately to move, but can only hang in the air.
Wait a second. I know that scent. It's... Ah!
The force holding him up vanishes, and he collapses to the ground below.
Ooh, has he figured it out? The shocking twist? Is it time for the reveal? Give him hell, my little prestige!
The floating figure ascends over the X-Men and pauses a moment, then drops into a swan dive, slamming into the ground with a kinetic shockwave that flings the X-Men backwards.
That's it. You're mine.
She bursts through the dust cloud behind their enemy, but the red figure raises a hand over her shoulder, almost lazily, and Rogue is driven into the ground. She staggers and launches herself back at the enemy.
Rogue! Stop!
I stopped her.
Logan, what is it?
It's Rachel Storm! I know that scent!
What?
The figure in red hovers above them and raises her arms, and the X-Men are all lifted into the air, as though the gravity had vanished, and can only stare at the floor below. Abruptly, they drop to the ground, landing heavily and painfully. As they regain their senses, they are surprised to see the helmeted Rachel lying similarly prone nearby. As they stand uneasily up, Mojo's platform hovers above them, waving to the crowd.
Ooh, I love a cliffhanger! The secret is revealed! The lovely Rachel Summers is here! She accepted my offer, X-Men. Maybe you should do the same.
Marvel Girl would never consent to this.
Okay, first, we can't call her Marvel Girl. Apparently someone else is using that name, so we'll have to bleep that, okay? And second, who said anything about consent? I said she accepted. She's here! That's the main thing. And that's a wrap on part 1. Where's Rachel's entourage? Take her back to her trailer.
The exhausted X-Men can only watch as Mojo's servants whisk Rachel away through the doors at the end of the arena.
As for the rest of you, well, you all look pooped. Don't worry, we got a 5-star accommodation package all lined up for you. Just go with my human resources team. Or a mutant resources team. Was that racist? Who cares? You know I love you.
We will go nowhere until you bring our friends back.
Sure you will. If you don't, oh well, dear Betsy or Rachel might just have a really bad time under my care. You follow me?
You loathsome beast.
Well, that's showbiz, baby. Now, off with you all. Go rest. And for those of you watching at home, refill your snack buckets, empty your bedpans, and tune in tomorrow for the exciting conclusion of the X-Men's audition for Mojo World.
Doors are electrified. Some 5-star digs.
I do not understand. How did Rachel end up here?
Don't know. Last I heard, she was looking for the Gray family. Haven't heard from her in weeks.
Mojo must have her under some form of mind control. Perhaps that helmet. Are you alright?
Yeah, just exhausted. Something about this place. The air, maybe. Everything feels heavier here.
Not even your healing factor can fix fatigue. And it has been a taxing day. We should get some rest.
Yeah. I don't think we're getting out of the cell anytime soon. Hope Rogue and Daz are doing okay, wherever they got locked up.
Several floors down, Allison paces around another barren cell, while Rogue sits forlornly on a bench.
Will you stop that? You'll wear the floor out.
We have to get out of here.
And how exactly does running in circles help that?
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. I should just sit down and accept my fate without a fight, like you have.
I ain't accepted nothing.
Just like you never accept responsibility for anything.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
You broke into my house. You stalked me for months. You made my life hell.
Are you really bringing that up now? I apologize for all that. What more do you want?
A sincere apology?
What do I gotta do? Make you breakfast in bed every day? Write a chart-topping song with you? I genuinely regret everything I did, and I don't know what I gotta do to prove that. Meanwhile, you keep blasting me with your light show every time I walk into the room, so don't act like you ain't taking cheap shots.
Go to hell, terrorist!
You first, brat.
Is this a bad time? Should I come back later when you're done screaming at each other?
The pair jump up as they notice a silhouette standing outside their door. Allison's eyes narrow.
You're the one who knocked out Longshot!
Her fingertips flare, and the light illuminates the face of the goat man from the mansion, with curling horns and an eye patch.
That was not my intention. I apologize.
Didn't you hear, big guy? She's not big on apologies.
Why, you?
Ladies, we don't have time for this. I need your help, and I need it now. Will you come with me?
Pretty short on trust these days.
Fair point. But I know where Mojo's keeping your friend Longshot, and I need your help to rescue him.
Longshot? Where is he?
In the editing room. Mojo's torture chamber.
Wait, don't you work for that creepy guy?
Everyone on Mojo World works for Mojo. Not everyone does so willingly. And your friend Longshot is the key to solving that dilemma. So please come with me now and we can get him out of here.
I'd love to, but in case you haven't noticed, we're still stuck in this cell.
You're incredibly strong, yes? Break the wall down.
I can't.
Have you tried?
I haven't, actually. Why, I'm more confused than a firefly stuck in a jar of nickels. Why haven't I tried?
Another of Mojo's tricks to keep the populace in line. The atmosphere here is toxic. It makes everyone sluggish and depressed, sapping us of the will to fight, and keeping us from rebelling against him. He has some silly name for that too, but I don't remember it.
That's vile. Okay, buddy, stand back.
Good. Come on, we have to hurry.
What about Wolverine and Storm?
No time! We must save your friend. I don't know how long he can stand up to torture.
He races away, and the X-Men have no choice but to follow.
You don't waste time, do you? Who are you, anyway?
I am Quark. Please, forgive my impatience. If you knew how long I have waited for your Longshot, you would understand.
In a control room overlooking the arena, Mojo watches gleefully as the sedated form of Betsy Braddock is confined in a spider-leg chair much like his own. Her eyes are pinned open by several tiny hooks, and more pull her mouth back into a horrible rictus smile.
Oh, this is barbaric and cruel. I love it. Oh, my sweet and silken Psylocke. When Rachel eviscerates your friends tomorrow, I don't want you to miss a single giblet.
And if one of them kills her instead?
Meh, stars rise and fall in showbiz all the time, Spiral. I have plenty of new toys to play with. Some of them are bound to break.
Right. Mojo owns all that he sees.
And with a telepath on the team, I will see very far indeed. This one is nice and pliable. Not as hot-headed as that rabble-rousing Rachel. Psylocke is a much better acquisition, now that she's been molded.
I'm sure she's thrilled.
Just as you were, when I made you what you are.
What I am, Mojo, is not what I was, nor what I will be when I cut you off that throne and make it mine. So, you're really going to just wait until tomorrow? You usually can't help yourself. Everything has to happen right away. I'm surprised you'd let them rot overnight.
Rot! Rot!
His huge yellow hand with fingernails as long as talons shoots out and seizes her by the neck, and immediately her flesh withers and decays.
No one rots! Not unless I say so! And anyone who tries will die to regret it!
He opens his hand and she slumps to the floor, her body restored to health in an instant.
Oh, Spiral, Spiral. You just don't understand showbiz. I'm killing a lot of birds with one shotgun here. Our viewership will go ballistic. Binge watching is outdated. People yearn for the days of water cooler conversations, so they'll happily wait for part 2. Maybe even part 3 if we can pad it out.
He drifts back towards Betsy, leaving Spiral to resentfully pick herself up behind him.
Meanwhile, the X-Men will only find their resolve weakened by the plasma miasma. So, whoever lives will count themselves fortunate to remain a star, and I'll be secure in my producer's seat. And Betsy here, well, she'll be the best set of eyes and ears I have for when I need a more, direct approach.
You had this all planned out. Of course you did. You act like a psychotic child so no one notices that you're really 30 moves ahead of everyone.
Smile when you say that, darling. Not everyone gets to peek behind the curtain.
Many miles below, Rogue and Allison follow the mysterious Quark until they reach their destination, where they are greeted with a horrific sight.
Oh my god! Longshot!
I'll deactivate the torture program and remove his shackles. Rogue, keep a lookout. Dazzler, stay with him.
What have they done to him?
It's called rerun fever. Horrific images are endlessly downloaded into his brain. Given Mojo's idea of entertainment, they have a surplus.
Doesn't seem like you needed our help. You already had the codes to get in here and free him.
After what he's been through, he should wake up to a friendly face. He deserves better than mine.
Quark, he's not waking up.
He'll be alright in a minute. We must get him out of here.
And go where?
Somewhere safe.
Where in this place is safe?
They say Mojo owns all that he sees, but some have remained hidden from his sight. There is one who can help. We must take Longshot to him.
I'll carry him. Come here, sugar.
If you drop him...
I won't. I promise.
The pair lock eyes, but Allison turns away and follows Quark. The group sneaks through darkened tunnels for several hours until they finally find themselves outside the Citadel, under a smoky, blood-red sky, surrounded by lifeless plants, and walking across withered brown grass.
Nice place.
This is the legacy of the spineless ones. They sap the life from everything. If we're fortunate, removing Mojo and his ilk from power will bring life back to this world.
And if it doesn't?
Well, we'll still be better off.
He leads them through the dense, desolate woods until they reach a barren clearing.
So, why is Longshot so important to your rebellion?
Truthfully, I do not know. But someone I trust told me he is vital to the overthrow of Mojo.
Yes, Quark. You have done well to rise above the depredations of your masters.
Rogue and Allison jump as a giant metallic caterpillar rises from the ground nearby. Its enormous, bulbous eyes fixate upon them, but Quark merely nods.
Greetings, Arise! I have finally done it!
So you have.
A door in the caterpillar's belly opens, and a humanoid man steps out on robotic legs. His dark eyes twinkle with compassion and sadness, and age behind his wild auburn mane and long beard.
A pity then that you brought me an amnesiac.
They erased his memories the first time they captured him. When I broke him out, he didn't understand me, and he escaped off-world a second time.
He returned to that dimension again?
Yes, but this time he made allies, these X-Men.
I see. Welcome, friends, to Mojo World. I am...
Arise.
He slowly comes to his feet, his eyes focusing on the newcomer, and levels a finger at him.
I saw you in a dream. Or, maybe it was a dream of a dream.
That is fitting. Dreams are all that I've ever had, and so, all that I ever was. Welcome home, my son.
Son?
Not in the way that you imagine. I am the maker of dreams, of thoughts, of life. And you, my boy, you were my finest creation.
You made me? You're my creator?
The bearded man puts a hand on his shoulder and guides him across the clearing. Quark stops the others from following, gesturing to give Longshot space.
Yes, I created you. I have just the temperament for creating. Impatience for the way things are, an angry desire to make things better, and the combination of irreverence and rage that makes for a great creator, but a terrible ego.
But why? Why did you make me? What's my purpose?
That is the greatest question of all, and not an easy one to answer. To understand that, you must understand me, and what I have done. The people of this world, the slaves of the spineless ones, people like you and Quark, I made you all.
What?
The spineless ones asked it of me. I feared for my life, so I did as I was told. With all the defiance I could muster. I made their slaves in the image of their worst nightmares. Devils from their collective minds. Bipedal, beautiful. Slaves with spines. The most revolting thing a spineless one could ever imagine.
Wait, all of them? Everyone who serves Mojo?
The first wave, at least. I gave them the ability to propagate, to grow their numbers naturally. The spineless ones accepted the slaves, but as punishment for their design, I was cast out. I am no threat to them on my own. I make many things, but never war.
Then, what are we supposed to do? If our creator can't help us, how do we break free of this nightmare?
Oh, my boy. We have had this conversation once before.
We have?
You are one in a million, my son. A mutation, if you will. The waves that emanate from you, they turn things to your favor. They know your purpose, even if you yourself do not. Allies flock to you, and harm passes over you. You are dangerous, but valuable. So they erased your memory, but not what you are.
The bearded man holds out a small blue orb for Longshot, who eyes it uncertainly.
I grabbed one of those before. It showed me things.
You saw its history. Another little power I sneaked into you. It may have been overwhelming for you at the time, but now that you're here, in the world that you were born, you will understand. Take it, and you will see what you did before, and what you must do again. What you must teach others to do. Arise.
Longshot touches the orb, and instantly his senses are overwhelmed as before.
Longshot!
Let him be. He is stronger than you think.
Sure enough, Longshot stays on his feet, his body briefly rigid, before he slumps over, exhausted but upright.
Breathe a little bit. You're okay.
I saw what happened.
Yes. You tried to liberate Mojo World. Do you know where you went wrong?
Yes. People can't be told to rise up. They gotta be shown.
He stands upright, all trace of cockiness and carelessness gone. Allison steps back uncertainly.
Are you okay?
He turns to her. His eyes are not the innocent blue she is used to, but nor are they filled with rage or hatred as she feared. She can see only sadness there, shame at his failure, and he takes her hand in his.
Yes, but I need to fix this. I need to do better. Be better. I need to save my people.
Okay. How can I help?
I can't ask you to be part of this, Allie. Arise. Can you find a way to send my friends home?
You don't get to decide that for me. If you're going to fight, I'm with you.
But, Allie, what if I fail again? What if you get hurt? I couldn't live with myself.
Then sucks to be me. But that's my decision to make.
Mine too. You're part of a team, Sugar. Leave the lone wolf stuff to Logan. We fight together.
Thank you. Thank both of you.
I as well. I have been working towards the downfall of Mojo longer than you can imagine. I wish to see it through.
Yeah, sure thing. Whoever you are. And what about you?
You do not need me, my boy. You are ready. But for what it's worth, I am proud of you.
I'll come find you when this is over. Promise.
I sincerely hope that you do. Good luck.
The door shuts, and the contraption burrows back under the ground. Longshot stares resolutely at the place where it vanished, and then looks at Quark.
Okay, pal. Tell me everything you know about Mojo's setup. We're gonna hijack a broadcast.
Previously on X-Men, we had a hell of a show yesterday. Our heroes, Storm, Wolverine, Rogue, and Dazzler, entered the arena and faced off against their opponent, only to find it's their old ally, Marvel Girl. They're back for more, and she's ready to annihilate them.
Where are Rogue and Dazzler?
Unfortunately, in clear breach of contract, two of the X-Men turned tail and ran away. Once security catches up with them, we'll see whatever's left of them as souvenirs. So keep an eye on the gift shop, folks. In the meantime, let's send our remaining X-Men in.
Guess they escaped. Good for them.
They will not leave us here.
They'll be cooking something up, but they better do it quick. Less targets will just make it easier for Rachel to fry us.
Perhaps we cannot stop her, but we must survive her.
So, welcome back to the stage, the biggest and baddest of the X-Men, Storm and Wolverine. We're still workshopping a theme song for them, so just enjoy this temp track.
The pair enter the arena wary, blinded by the giant spotlights and deafened by the roar of the crowd. The small figure in red floats from a doorway at the opposite end of the arena. The ceiling flickers to life, with several enormous screens showing various angles of the two X-Men and their opponent.
No claws, Logan.
Don't think it'll make much difference, Aurora.
As they watch, Rachel clenches her fist, and battle is joined. Watching from the control room, Mojo rubs his hands together triumphantly.
Ooh, yes, I love it. Oh, a minimalist cast works better anyway. Easier to focus more on individual characters. And we got the best two for this, the leader and the fighter.
So very thematic.
Oh, shut up. You don't even know what that means. Oh, are you enjoying the show, dear Betsy? Watch as your friends kill each other. See the art they make of it? This is what people want. Heroes fighting each other for vague, petty reasons. Triumphing over evil is just preachy. But violence for the sake of violence never gets old. What the hell?
We appear to have lost power, darling.
Mojo spins frantically around, but the Major Domo is correct. Every screen and light in the control room and the arena beyond has gone dark.
Oh, unacceptable! Get IT in here. Turn them off and on again. Fix this, damn it, now! The battle of the century is going on, and we're missing it!
Almost as soon as they went out, the lights come back, but the control room screens and those in the arena ceiling do not display the battle. Instead, they show a handsome blonde man with a glowing eye.
Him? Ugh! Why am I looking at that ugly freak?
It's not just us. He's on every screen.
What? In the building?
No, darling. Every screen. In Mojo World.
People of Mojo World, my name is Longshot. Like many of you, I was once a slave to Mojo and the spineless ones, subject to whatever impulsive torture and humiliation took their fancy, living in fear that any day could be my last, content to live on the superficial sustenance of their entertainment, letting my indifference enable their oppression. But I come to you now to say no more.
Oh, hell no! Where is that signal coming from?
From the briefing room, oh corpulent one.
Looks like I gotta do some strike breaking. You men, stay here and get that fight recorded.
The spider-like legs of Mojo's chair propel him from the room, leaving behind the Major Domo, the few guards, and the production staff trying in vain to replace Longshot's speech with the fight below.
My, this Longshot fellow has a lot to say, doesn't he?
Typical boring heroic speech. Mojo will tear him apart.
I wouldn't be so sure of that.
Oh my! Quark, what is the meaning of this?
Everyone out, now!
Oh, I didn't mean to knock him out. Sorry.
Oh, don't be. I've wanted to do that for years. Now quickly, help your friend. I'll stand guard.
Allison rushes to Betsy, still immobile in her chair, and begins carefully removing the wires that keep her restrained.
Oh, Betsy, what have they done to you?
Hurry! The reinforcements are coming!
Maybe we should have knocked them all out, not just these two.
They are slaves like me, Miss Blair. I believe when they see what we have done, some may stand with us. Yeah!
Oh, Quark, ye of too much faith.
Hello, Spiral.
Oh no.
Far below, Mojo bursts from an elevator, storming towards the studio where he himself often addresses the citizens of Mojo World.
fart thinks he can take directorial control away from me? Oh, time to disabuse the hell out of some notions.
He bursts through the door to the briefing room, but finds it empty.
Oh, come on out, big shot! Ollie ollie oxen prick!
His chair stumbles as a leg is ripped off, and he spins to find not Longshot, but Rogue wielding it.
Were you expecting someone else?
I was expecting someone hotter.
He charges at her, and she ducks nimbly aside, striking at him with his own chair leg.
Where is he?
In a different studio. We bounced a signal through here. Couldn't have you interrupt his speech, now could we, sugar?
She seizes his chair's undercarriage and flips him over.
You're blacklisted. You'll never work in showbiz again.
Threaten me with a good time.
The metal, scorpion-like tail of his chair shoots out, catching her off guard and swatting her away, leaving Mojo free to flip himself upright.
I don't make idle threats, bottom feeder.
The tail snatches Rogue from the ground, hanging her upside down before Mojo's sagging yellow jowls.
You like planting a smooch on your enemies to knock them out, don't ya? Well, how's about I give you a taste of your own medicine? Let's see how rebellious you are when I'm running around inside your psyche.
You sure did your research.
Of course I did. You know how many online trolls would be all over me for not respecting the source material if I didn't? Now, pucker up, sweetheart.
In the arena, Logan and Aurora desperately try to survive Rachel's stoic but powerful onslaught.
Rachel, please listen. We are your friends.
Forget it, Storm! If she's in there, she's buried too deep to hear you!
A psychic wind almost blows them away, but Logan sinks his claws into the arena floor, and Aurora grabs onto his shoulders for dear life.
I refuse to believe that. She can break free of this. She must.
Rachel flies closer. Aurora grits her teeth and launches herself upwards, grabbing on to Rachel. In the middle of the psychic maelstrom, Aurora calls to her.
Rachel, I am Aurora, your friend. You conquered time itself out of love for your friends, and you can conquer this too. Logan!
Maybe she can see the truth better without that box on her head.
The winds abruptly cease, and all three plummet to the ground below. In the control room, the former slave Quark dodges out of reach of Spiral's many swords, his hasty retreat causing his wild shots to miss.
You were there for Longshot's last rebellion, Quark. You saw him fail. What makes you think this time will be any different?
Perhaps it won't, but he would give his life for ours. It would shame me not to stand with him.
You barely know him.
And you do?
More than anyone knows. Longshot will abandon you when it's convenient, Quark. Don't be fooled by his delusions.
As she gets close, he rushes forward to strike her with the butt of his weapon, but she is too quick, slicing it clean in two and kicking him down. She dashes towards Allison, but Quark leaps up, jumps on her, and stabs her in the shoulder.
The only one here who peddles delusions is Mojo, and I will see this world freed from his grasp!
Without warning, her topmost arms drop their sword, grab him by the horns, and throw him overhead. Before he can react, another arm shoots up and plunges a sword through his torso.
You fool! Have you forgotten? Mojo owns all that he sees.
And so, he must be blinded.
She turns to see Allison holding up Betsy, freed from her imprisoning throne, both of them staring furiously at her.
So, you freed the psychic. Big deal. She knows what it's like to look inside my head.
Betsy lifts her head, and Spiral steps back when she sees a savage grin splitting her features.
Who said anything about your head, witch?
In the arena, the crowd is silent, stunned by the sudden disappearance of Longshot from the ceiling panel screens. But the X-Men only care for the red-headed woman before them, blinking in the bright lights.
Where am I?
Take it easy, Red. Long story.
Rachel, can you hear me now?
Oro? What happened? I remember. Bright lights, strange figures.
You were captured by
Mojo!
The butterfly apparition of Betsy Braddock's psychic presence flares to life around Rachel's head.
I'm removing the blocks he put in your mind, Rachel. Remember the X-Men. Remember everything.
Oh God. You see what I did, Oro? What he made me do to you? What did he do to me?
Oh, crap.
The entire citadel is rocked to its core. The cheers of the oblivious crowd turns to screams, and the arena-goers flee in terror. But their screams are drowned out by one scream in particular, the scream of Rachel Summers, as she is finally awakened from her living nightmare.
What the hell is this? This is what happens when you mess with the X-Men.
Her blast misses as Spiral rushes from the room. Allison starts to follow, but Betsy grabs her arm.
Let her go. I can use this console to send us home. I'm telling the others to meet us here.
Tell them to hurry.
Rachel's furious scream echoes down the Citadel's deep corridors, reaching Mojo himself, who freezes before his bloated lips can touch Rogue's.
Oh, that ain't good.
His momentary distraction is all Rogue needs to burst from the grip of his tail and fly out of reach.
Consider this a resignation, Mojo. Stay away from Earth and the X-Men. You've been warned.
She rockets away, but Mojo, at a rare loss for words, barely notices. He turns and flees, his chair keeping him upright as everything shakes.
Gonna have to cancel this one. A bit too ambitious. Actors going off script, not enough studio control. That's what happens when we rush production. No matter. I'll just wait in my panic room for the fuss to die down. Kiss some hands, shake some babies, and we'll be back next season with the...
As he enters a darkened soundstage, a sharp blade ricochets in front of him. The lights come on, illuminating a long, blonde figure standing at a podium.
You!
Hello, Master. Rough day at the office?
Oh, this is all your fault, you walking piece of cancel culture! If you had just been a good little slave and did like you were supposed to, everything would be okay. But no, you had to live and do your best Kirk Douglas impression.
Who's Kirk?
Don't interrupt me! You never do as you're told. You're supposed to bend that hideous spine at my whim. Why don't you realize that? You're a slave, you hear me? You are a slave!
I was a slave. We all were. Because you controlled the narrative. Not anymore. We got a new story to tell. And the revolution will be televised.
He presses a button on the podium, and the wall of screens behind him lights up with scenes across Mojo World of chaos and fighting, as Mojo's soldiers are cut down by the furious, rioting populace.
not! They were happy. I kept them happy.
You kept them numb. Till they saw they didn't need you.
Mojo lowers his huge head, scowling, and clenches his sallow fists.
Yeah? Well, guess what, Hotshot? I don't need you either!
He lunges over the auditorium seating towards Longshot, who flings himself to the side as Mojo's bulk demolishes the podium. Mojo reaches for Longshot, his chair's legs clawing at him, but at every turn, Longshot evades him, fluidly moving out of reach.
Funny thing is, I needed to be shown too. You took my memories. I didn't know how to resist. The X-Men, they showed me how to fight back, so that I could show my people.
Oh, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up!
Longshot abruptly changes tactics, leaping over Mojo and flinging knives into his face as he passes over. As Mojo hastily turns to follow, Longshot throws wrecked seating and debris into the gears of his seat. The chair jams, spasms, and several legs snap off, sending Mojo tumbling to the ground.
And the name isn't Hotshot, pal. It's...
Oh, God, who cares? No one's gonna remember this. And no one's gonna remember you. You're just a footnote in history, pal. The last and lamest of the X-Men. Oh, you'll be forgotten. And the masses will come back to me as placid as ever.
You don't get it, Mojo. I'm not here to make a name for myself. I'm here because this world is worth saving. And I'll go to my grave knowing I did all I could to save it. Whoa!
I can arrange that.
She lands between them, swords outstretched.
Oh, Spiral! Oh, Spiral, I could kiss you! Kill him now, and I'll make you executive vice president!
Shut it, windbag. This is between me and him.
Longshot slowly raises his empty hands.
Spiral, whatever you've done, I don't blame you for it. You're his slave, just like the rest of us. You don't have to follow him anymore.
His innocent blue eyes shine in the studio's light. Spiral stares at him, and her own eyes lower, even as her swords do not.
You always could talk anyone into anything.
Huh? No, wait!
But then she looks back up. Her eyes are filled with hatred.
But as much as I hate Mojo, Longshot, I hate you more. And I always will.
She dances an ugly yet somehow elegant movement, and the room is filled with light. Longshot can only stare as Mojo and Spiral begin to fade away.
No!
Looks like I'm off to the wild ways. See you when I'm picked up for renewal, kids.
And they are gone. Longshot sinks to his knees, one hand outstretched. He spots a small blue pendant lying abandoned on the ground, right by where Spiral disappeared, and picks it up by the chain.
Why? What did I do to make you hate me?
He reaches out to touch the pendant, wondering if it will show him the answer. When the ground beneath his feet is rocked by another tremor, he hesitates for the briefest of moments, then stuffs the pendant into a pouch on his bandolier and races away. In the control room, Betsy fights through the pain as she mentally guides Logan and Aurora through the Citadel, opening any doors that bar their way. Behind her, Allison can only watch nervously as the Citadel continues to collapse.
Betsy, whatever you're doing, do it fast!
We need everyone here first. The others will be here soon if I can just...
Debris crashes into the control room ceiling from above, and both of them stumble to one side.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. We're almost there.
Feeling helpless, Allison scans the room and spots the motionless body of Quark, ignored and untouched after he fell and Spiral fled. She rushes over and gently closes his single eye.
I'm so sorry, Quark. You deserved to see your world freed.
She sits with him a moment, unable to do any more.
A few more minutes and we're all set. Allison, can you...
More debris slams into the control room, shattering the remaining window and sending glass everywhere. Allison instinctively throws her hands up to protect her face, but as she stumbles blindly, she falls through the window opposite. She plummets towards the arena below, firing light blasts to slow her descent in vain. She can do nothing but screw her eyes shut and wait for the end.
Gotcha!
Huh?
Rogue seizes her wrist and turns her fall into a dive, pulling up and soaring into the air.
You okay?
Look out!
With her free hand, she blasts the debris dropping towards them.
Don't just buzz through it while I'm here!
Right. Sorry.
And thanks for the save.
No problem. Come on, sugar.
She puts Allison on her back, and they rocket through the air. Allison blasts at any approaching rubble, and Rogue steers them through a broken window to collapse onto the control booth floor. Betsy, Logan, and Aurora stare at them, with Rachel curled up beneath them, sobbing. Rogue is on her feet first, and without a word, offers her hand to Allison, pulling her up.
Thank the goddess you are safe.
Not the goddess. Thank Rogue.
Rogue catches her eye, and a tiny smile curls her lips. They hurry to the control panel Betsy is all but pounding on.
Come on, Bets!
I don't understand. It still has power, the coordinates match what they used to find us. Why isn't it working?
She slams her hand on the button in frustration, but nothing happens. The other X-Men stare at her, then resolutely out into the crumbling arena.
At least we're giving Mojo a hell of a finale.
Suddenly they are engulfed in a ball of light. They turn to see Longshot standing at the control panel, his hand on the same button Betsy had been hammering. And in the next instant, they find themselves at the entrance of their mansion. They gape at each other, laughing in disbelief, and Betsy gapes at Longshot.
But how?
Just lucky, I guess.
Sometime later, the team is gathered in the medbay, looking after their various wounds and catching each other up on their various adventures.
Really, I'm fine. My eyes stink a bit, but I'm alright.
Betsy, they ripped your eyes open Clockwork Orange style, so we're making sure there's no permanent damage. Now be quiet and look at the light.
Just do as she says, Betsy.
Oh, of all the times for you two to work things out.
The pair exchange a careful glance and a nod.
Yeah, well, we're all on the same side, ain't we?
That's right. All of us.
On the next bed, Rachel's eyes slowly flutter open.
You found me.
I am sorry, Rachel. We did not know you were lost.
She tries to stand, but collapses back onto her bed.
Take it easy, Rach. You've been through hell.
We have done what we can for you, Rachel, but you need proper care. We will send you to Muir Island. Moira McTaggart has agreed to look after you.
You can get better along with Kitty and the others.
Kitty? Oh, that will be nice.
Her eyes close again, and she begins to snore softly. Aurora gestures, and the others exit the medbay to let her sleep. They find Longshot in the hallway, staring wistfully at the small blue pendant. He tucks it away as they approach.
How is she?
Physically, she's okay. Mentally,
She will need to recover, but she is strong. All she needs is time.
how about you, Lucky? You really met your maker.
I'm fine. Hey, I think I handled myself okay in a fight. You'd have been impressed.
Yeah, maybe. Still, you alright, pal?
Mojo got away. Spiral took him somewhere, and they might return someday. He said eventually people will grow complacent, and he'll regain power.
Kid, if the X-Men had a nickel for every bad guy who slipped through our fingers, we'd have another jet.
But what if he's right? Those are my people. If they let Mojo take over again, what does that say about me?
Nothing. You are your own man. That's what Arise was trying to tell you. Mojo, Arise, everyone in Mojo World. Their choices are their own, and so are yours.
And today, they shook off that numbness in the atmosphere and chose to rise up with you. I saw the feed. If Mojo has to wait for them to grow complacent, yeah, he's gonna be waiting a long time.
But still, he's out there.
We got plenty of enemies still out there, kid. For now, take the win. You did good. You saved your world, and everyone in it.
Longshot's eyes return to the blue pendant. The taunting keepsake left behind by Spiral, her hatred still a mystery, and his blue eyes moisten.
No, not everyone.